Can you tell us your name and age?
Sure, Henry Aponte, aka HOF Hank, 47 years old.
How'd you get your nickname?
I got that because I caught a world record fish, and I'm currently in the Fishing Hall of Fame. I caught a 34-inch bowfin, largest bowfin ever caught in Florida, and the third largest bowfin ever caught.
Can you tell us how are you going to stand up against the competition?
Well, for me, there is no competition. I am the natural outdoorsman. I am a guy that does all kind of fishing, so I really don't think it is much competition against me. I'll tell you the truth, I don't think they can hold water next to me.
How competitive are you?
I am a competitive beast. When it comes to competition, everything I do, I've got to come in first place. I compete in dog sport with my dogs, Shih Tzu and Iron Dog, and all my dogs have won first place. I am truly a competitive beast. If I'm playing basketball, I got to come in first. If I'm fishing, I got to be the guy with the biggest fish. I am the monster when it comes to competition.
Tell us what second place means to you.
Second place means nothing. Second place means you're the loser. Second place means you didn't come in first. Means you got nothing, you got no recognition, and you got no acknowledgement. You worked hard for nothing. First place is everything.
Tell us about some of the fish you've caught.
Well, I've fished all over. I fished from the coast of Cali to the East Coast, and one of my best experience was in the waters of California. Caught a 65-pound stingray. I was out there fishing with my son and a friend of his out on a small boat. Got out in the water till you can just barely see the shoreline, and was out there for about 5 minutes fishing, and they're catching all kinds of little fish. Finally, I got tired of that, and I put a big old chunk of squid out there and casted it out, and they just stood looking at me and laughing. Half an hour later, I still hadn't caught nothing, and they're kind of teasing me, him and his buddy. And before you know it, about an hour later, I hook into this massive fish, start reeling it in. My line is zipping, and start reeling this thing in. And when I get it up to the top, we got a 65-pound fish, just about my size, largest stingray I've ever seen close to face, and I was extremely surprised by that. Another great fishing story was fishing out in the Keys off the bridge, the lower bridge. Just casting out the line. Another time watching these people fish, we're catching little fish, and got tired of that. Put a big chunk of squid on there and casted it out, and about a half an hour later pulled in about 4 or 5 foot black tip. From there just kept casting out and catching different hammerheads and black tips, and before you know it, I had a little crowd behind me waiting to see what fish I caught next.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about challenges thrown at you.
Well, I'm a natural. Well, the first thing is you can throw any challenge at me, because I am a natural fisherman. I'm a natural outdoorsman, and I'm a guy that thinks on his feet. So there ain't much of any challenges that you guys can throw at me that I can't handle.
Tell us, why do you like to beat bullies up and muscleheads up?
Well, I don't like bullies and muzzleheads. The first thing is my enjoyment is teaching them a lesson, kind of putting them in their place. I hate that guy that brags about fishing and catching all kind of stuff and all this fancy stuff, and really has never done anything. So it's just the enjoyment to me of beating someone who really doesn't have the knowledge, or is just a bragger, a boaster, the big musclehead guy that thinks he can do everything, and all those muscles are just getting in his way.
Tell us about what it takes to being a natural leader.
I'm that guy. I'm that guy that wants to be in front. I'm the guy that wants to be the first guy. I'm the guy that wants to show everybody else how to do it. When we're playing sports, I'm the guy that gets picked first, or I'm the guy that's doing the picking. So I am a natural born leader. I am the guy that's going to take the direction, that's going to lead everybody and tell everybody what to do. Because that's my role. That's how I play. That's how I've always been. I am a natural born leader.
Okay, tell me about what it means to be a fierce Puerto Rican.
Well, let me tell you, I'm a fierce Puerto Rican that takes no prisoners. When it comes to competition, I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring it hard. Everything I got with all my heart. That spicy blood that runs through me, that's what helps me with some of that fierceness. I am the man.
That's it?
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, the end of the talk.